The old clock tower rang 7 times as the city night market lit up like a festival of fireflies. The air was thick with the smell of sizzling snacks and the sound of street musicians tuning their guitars. Aarav, a clumsy but charming college student, was running late, again. He sprinted through the crowd carrying a box of pastries he promised his friend, while trying not to drop anything. But as fate always likes to be dramatic, he collided straight into Mira. Time froze, the pastries flew up like confetti, people gasped, and something magical happened. Aarav looked into Mira's eyes and forgot how to breathe. Mira, on the other hand, looked at the mess on the ground, then at the awkward boy in front of her, and burst into laughter. Aarav, trying to recover his dignity, bent down to pick up the smashed pastries. A vendor yelled, "Buy! This isn't a trampoline park." Mira giggled again. Aarav, I'm really sorry. I swear I'm not usually this clumsy. Mira, you sure? Because it looks like you have a black belt in dropping things. Aarav, only special things happen when I run into special people. The moment he said it, he realized how cheesy it sounded. Mira raised an eyebrow. Mira, smooth. So smooth I slipped a little. They both laughed. The crowd moved around them, but somehow everything felt quieter. Mira, you look familiar. Do you come here often? Aarav, yeah, mostly to run into pretty strangers. Mira's cheeks turned pink. They talked for 5 minutes that felt like 5 seconds. She told him she was in town for a photography competition. He told her he was studying graphic design but mostly specialized in procrastination. And then, Mira's phone buzzed. She looked disappointed. Mira, I have to go. The competition briefing starts in 10 minutes. Aarav panicked internally. He couldn't just let her walk away. Aarav, wait, can we meet again? Mira smiled, took a deep breath, and handed him something. A torn ticket from her camera bag, with a number scribbled on the back. Mira, if you really want to see me again, make sure you call. She walked away, turning back once with a smile that hit Aarav like a meteor. Aarav stared at the number like it was the treasure map to his future happiness. Just then, his friend Rahul appeared, snatching the paper. Rahul, oh, love at first sight. Let me see. Before he could finish, a gust of wind blew. The paper flew out of his hand. Both boys screamed and ran after it dramatically, bumping into people, jumping over crates, and bursting into a shop where an old lady whacked them with a broom. Aarav, Mom, my future is floating away. Rahul, our brother is in love. Please cooperate. Just as the ticket was about to fall into a storm drain, Aarav dove like a cricket fielder and caught it. People clapped. Rahul bowed like they were accepting an award. That night, Aarav spent 20 minutes rehearsing how to sound cool. Aarav practicing. Hey Mira, it's me. No, too desperate. Yo Mira, what's up? No. Greetings Mira. Bro, you're not a software update. Rahul yelled. Finally, he dialed. Mira picked up after 3 rings. Mira? Well, you called sooner than I expected. Aarav, yes, hi, hello. Mira laughed again. Relax, clumsy boy. She invited him to join her the next day on a photography walk around the city. Music plays. Aarav trying to pose seriously but ends up looking constipated. Mira laughing so hard she drops her camera lens cap. They share street food. Aarav eats something too spicy and chokes dramatically. Mira photographs Aarav secretly when he's smiling at kids. Aarav tries photographing Mira but accidentally takes 52 blurry shots. They grow closer, effortlessly. In the evening, they climb to the rooftop of an old building to capture city lights. Just as Mira sets up her tripod, they hear footsteps behind them. 2 men, wearing black jackets, appear out of nowhere. They look suspicious. Aarav whispers, are these your photography crew? Mira shakes her head nervously. The men approach. Man 1, hand over the bag. Now. Aarav and Mira exchange terrified glances. Her camera bag wasn't just a bag. It had her competition photos, the ones she needed for a national-level contest. Aarav, despite being scared, steps in front of her. Aarav, no way. Find someone else to bully. The men smirk. One man lunges forward. Aarav grabs Mira's hand and runs. They race down narrow stairs, through bustling streets, knocking over fruit baskets and startling cyclists. Rahul, eating corn on the street, sees them sprinting. Rahul, why are you two running? OHNO? Bad guys. Okay, I'm in. Now 3 of them run, screaming, while the men chase them. Rahul throws a bunch of corn at the bad guys. Aarav accidentally kicks a bucket. Mira leads them into a hidden alley. They manage to lose the men long enough to catch their breath. Mira, shaken, hugs Aarav tightly. Mira, thank you. You could have gotten hurt. Aarav, I don't care. I just couldn't let anything happen to you. She looks up at him, eyes soft, emotional. Mira, why would you risk so much? We barely know each other. Aarav, maybe, because sometimes you don't need a long time to know someone matters. Mira blushes, but this time she doesn't look away. The next day, Mira submits her photos, safe and intact. She wins 2nd place, and during the award ceremony, she spots Aarav sitting in the crowd, waving nervously like an excited penguin. Later, she walks up to him. Mira, I have something to tell you. Aarav, if it's about me embarrassing myself yesterday, I'm already aware. Mira steps closer, takes his hand. Mira, you didn't embarrass yourself. You showed me something real. Aarav, what's that? Mira, that love at first sight might actually be real. She kisses him, soft, shy, but full of promise. Rahul, from behind them, yells loudly, finally, I was going to file a complaint with destiny. Everyone laughs. Aarav and Mira walk out of the hall, hand in hand, discussing their next adventure. Aarav, so what's next for the great photographer? Mira, first, I think I want to take a photo with you. Aarav, a perfect picture? Mira, a story worth capturing. The camera shutter clicks. Freeze frame. Scene fades out. And as the shutter clicked, Aarav realized this wasn't just a picture. They were capturing the beginning of their own story. The end.